Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Make sure everything cool. I think we rolling, fam. I think we are good to go. It looks like both feeds are live on this side. Let me double check. I'm gonna start it right on the dot. Just because this is a recorded stream, I'm not really anticipating too many people to come join live. This is really mainly for recording purposes. But if you come through, you know what I'm saying? Come through. You dig? Okay, I see YouTube straight. For sure, for sure. Twitch. Here we go. Yeah. And then I'm gonna do this. And then boom. That number. Boom. Ooh, not that though. Yeah. Just like that. Just like that. Let's see. Boom. All right. Actually, there's one more spot. Oh, I had self. I didn't even send the message. Let's catch a bag, man. All right, it's 1 a.m. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. My name is Trev. If you've never been on a harmonic stream course, then welcome. First of all, I'm gonna, break down, explain, or at least give you a break, an intro on what harmonics is. I'm gonna actually take you over to the harmonic website. I believe it's a harmonic trader. Yep. www.harmonictrader.com. I'm over here acting like I know what I'm doing, trying to be smooth, but I don't. So we finna do it like this. We finna do a flash. I'm gonna get my full screen. Boom. Boom. Okay, you see my full screen. Okay, so this is the Harmonic Trader website, right? Great website, great everything about the harmonics, right? He gives you a free trial of 14 days. So if you're curious on what it is, how to use it, how to even get into it, I highly suggest the free trial. He does as well. He also live stream as well on Monday and Tuesday. But on YouTube, you can catch him on Friday for free. So once again, this is Harmonic Trader. This is the website. And if you don't know anything about harmonic traders, harmonic patterns, stick around so you can, catch a bag with the squad. I need to do this right here. Uh-oh. Oh, why she messing up now? Why didn't it work? Oh, I know why. I know what happened. There we go. Oop, nope, that did not work. Okay, here we go. They trying to bite back today. All right, so what I have up right now on the screen is the NASDAQ. And what was so cool about the NASDAQ right now, right, is we had this crap. All right, so hold on, pause. On the left side of the screen, if you're looking, you know, obviously at the screen, I have the harmonic patterns on the MT4 platform, MetaTrader platform, and then on the right side of the screen, I have TradingView open. The reason I have two different screens open is because they're two different feeds, and one feed is specifically for my broker, and the other feed is multiple different feeds that I can just look at. I can also draw and do a lot more things on TradingView, so that's why I prefer to use TradingView in the first place. So, right, this is just me having this up on the screen. I don't want to dive into this. Let me check these levels, make sure I'm not too loud. This actually should be pretty straight. If I put this right here. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Yes, sir, bless sir. Okay. So what I'm about to do is, right, what I love to do on Mondays or Tuesday mornings, right, Tuesday London sessions, is I get to create a new list of harmonic patterns for the week, right? So I'm gonna go to the harmonics. I am going to delete all of these. So what you see on the screen right now, if you pay attention to the right side, all of these are a list of the harmonic patterns that we had from the previous week. Now, what's so cool is you can come down here and I can go to that time frame right here. It's kind of small, but if you see, this says the 1 hour. All of these, I highlighted, all of these pairs listed are harmonic patterns that have been scanned for the 1 hour. So what I like to do sometimes is go back and previously look at those harmonic patterns, right, to see how they did, right, how they fluctuated, how would I have been getting, was there a trade opportunity, what did the trade opportunity look like? You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to spend too much time doing that because I want to make a strong start to this stream, right, of just showing people what the patterns are. So I first want to begin first step first by even identifying what a pattern is, or identifying the pattern, I should say. So I have a list, a scanned list of harmonic patterns that are already done. You cannot see that. You don't need to see it because I'm about to transfer it over to TradingView, and we're going to look at those scans together. So I usually do about like 10 on each time frame, just so we can get a perspective. So our first one is going to be Euro Swiss. All right, Euro Swiss. Then we have Pound Swiss. Euro Swiss is a bat, right? This Pound Swiss is a ABCD 17 hours ago. So these scans, all these are Swiss pairs too. So they're showing me that it looks like Swiss is going to be gaining some strength here. We can go take a look at the economic calendar as well. For my traders that like to look at the fundamental analysis. I'm not a huge fan of fundamental analysis myself, but it is crucial, I think so, to have a good stabilized idea and perspective of where the market is going, and less of your own personal bias, because most of the time, the only reason we ever lose in a trade is your own personal bias. Once you understand the basis of trading and understand your own strategy on how to make money, it's point blank period. It's not like it changes. We adapt, we change to what the market. So anyways, I'm kind of rambling. Right here we have a list, right? 10 different pairs, starting with Euro Swiss all the way to oil. And this oil pattern finished 61 bars ago. And this is the pattern right here. As you can see, this would have been a shark pattern. The shark pattern completes at the 886. So what I'm doing right now is I'm drawing on the Fibonacci tool, and I'm drawing the Fibonacci tool to specifically show me where, for one, where the pattern is going to complete, but also where am I getting into the market? Where's my general zone, that idea basis is at the market. So once I start to see, closures rejecting outside of that zone, opportunities can be made, you know what I'm saying? And etc. etc. So now that we have our scan pairs, the negative thing and the good thing is this. The good thing is Monday night, Tuesday morning, London session. We have the opportunity to go through a brand new list of pairs, but the negative side is that most of these pairs have already been ran through, right? It's Monday, Tuesday, it's a new week. This scanner hasn't picked up anything, especially because a lot of the markets haven't been doing anything. Everything's been trending, or unless then you with the indices and you're in with the quasi, whatever you want to call that guy going. But let's stick with what we got. Look at this bat right here on Euro Swiss. I'm actually gonna put the 4-hour time for our pairs up as well, just so you can you all can have them, but B, so I can put them down, because I see that we actually have well, I would have thought we had some newer pairs, but they're the same one. This is a new one, the AUD and ZD. So now watch what I do now. I'm about to change the feed. This is also why TradingView is important, or why using TradingView can be helpful and important, because it gives you different feeds. What I'm looking for, did they move? No, okay, here it is. So here are your Forex feeds, Forex and CFD, which stands for contract. Those are usually featured. But to keep it short and sweet, we're gonna use Oanda. So AUD and ZD is our first 4-hour scan. Just finished an ABCD pattern. We also have these Swiss pairs, pick it back up again. Dollar Swiss and pound Swiss. A crab and a bat. We have a Euro GBP. Crab 10 bars ago. Canadian yen. We have a shark 18 bars ago. SD cat. So this can kind of be the boring part in a sense, but this is all so important. I can't stress how important this is. So, you know what I'm saying? The cool thing is, right, if you're not here live, you can just yeet, you know what I'm saying, fast forward right through the video. I'm not even gonna lie, when I was studying, you know what I'm saying, as I did my trading, most of my videos that I watched, the studying that I actually did, came from previous recorded videos. They weren't live, they weren't in person, they were old or just recorded videos. Okay, so now we have a list of some pairs. Now I'm gonna go down the list and actually put the pattern on the screen, right? Because you probably just heard me say the pattern when you don't even know what it is. So now here's the reason I have two screens up, or why I have my screen split and have two different displays up. So now the feed that I have for my actual broker, which I use KOT, I can match that no matter what I see on TradingView. I can match that, even though I can clearly see it right here. So here we go. Euro Swiss, we have a pound. Now, what's cool about this automatic scanner that Scott Carney, the creator of Harmonic Patterns, he gives you the entry levels. But you know what I'm saying, if you know how to utilize the structure and the analysis, then you can just draw your own fib. Now, I'm not saying draw your own pattern, because that is different. I'm saying to draw your own fib. Now, bats have a fast and tight reaction and usually don't give you, you know what I'm saying, a second chance if you don't get in. And what I mean by that, the pattern completed here, right? The pattern completed here, giving you your terminal bar. All your terminal bar is, or what is a terminal bar, is the bar or the candle that completed into the Fibonacci zone. So how harmonic patterns work. First, we do this. Let me break myself down, kind of skipping ahead of myself. We have to first identify, you know, what the pattern is. So we have a bat. First of all harmonic patterns will be an XABCD structure leg. So I'm gonna try not to go too slow, but keep, you know, a moderate pace to explain. So first we have our X. Oh, that's not right. First we have the starting of the harmonic pattern, which is our X, that moves onto our second point, A, the third point, B, fourth point, C, and the completion of the pattern, which is at the 886, and there's the D point completion. With this harmonic pattern, we are looking at the 886, the bat pattern, and that price point, just in case you can't see, right? It's right there at that range. Now, once the price hits that range and the terminal bar activates, there are still more qualifications that you want to have and put in place before you just start, entering into a trade. Now, also, like I said, this is a Monday, Tuesday night. If you're joining in, this is going to be more of a learning process and more of the educational, because we have no scans, right? And you can be learning and looking at these patterns as I'm giving it to you, because this is an entry opportunity. So what I'm doing right now is I'm going to show you your reactions and the processes of and after the completion of the pattern. So if we have the completion of the pattern right here at the D point, right at 1400 hours, you first want to have some type of indicator telling you, that price is about to sell. Pull up this is the RSI indicator. As the RSI crosses the extension area and goes back down, right, starts to sell back down, that is an indication for me that price is selling. Okay, but look at how price turns back around and goes back up, but the indicator doesn't go all the way back up. You know what I'm saying? It's actually going lower. So an indicator is actually telling me what's about to happen right here inside of our desired zone. And how do I get this zone? This is the terminal bar zone. All the terminal bar, again, is the candle that closed at the harmonic pattern, right? So there are other things that you could have, or I like to use the DeLorean strategy. You know what I'm saying? Wait for a shift, right? If you see how these purple and orange EMA shifted, that's an opportunity to enter. Based off of the DeLorean strategy, off the momentum, and all the DeLorean strategy is use of EMAs, and all the EMAs are just a visual representation of structure. You know what I'm saying? But if you know how to draw structure and you know what's going on in a trend, you really don't even need the EMAs. And that's what I love about trading, is having a clean, chart. Try to be as representational as possible to not only display for yourself what's happening, but if someone else looked at your art, because that's what this is. You know what I'm saying? So our target one, I forgot to tell you, after you have the completion of the pattern, I told you where it finished. I told you where we're looking to enter. Now we need to determine, or at least express, where our targets levels are, right? And then when and how and where to get out of those targets. So to find your target levels, you start it from the C leg and you go all the way to the completion or to the D point. Now, if you go to the D point, it's going to be strictly off of where that pattern completed. But if price extended off into deeper levels, let's say it hit the hop level, you want to, adjust your fib level accordingly, so you know where to take profit accordingly, because you don't want to be in profit and price all of a sudden reverse on you because it hit a level that you were not aware of. So this first level that I have right here is this -13 extension level that relates to the fib, but the actual first target level is the 382 fib, 382 retracement on the Fibonacci. Once again, if you're not familiar with that, just kind of stick around, ask questions, and I'll ask as we go. But I don't want to stop and explain every little detailed thing, because I want to keep it going. So now that I broke this pattern down, right, I gave a nice visual representation of how to draw it, how to show you where you would have entered, where you would have gotten the target. I'm now going to go down the list and mark up all of those patterns so you can see what it looks like to have them, and so I can mark them up myself because they're not done. Right, so that was Euro Swiss. Now we're going to move over to Pound Swiss. Swiss, what you got? Are we looking at ABCD? I think we are looking at ABCD. 1 second. Let me double confirm that. We are looking at ABCD. Okay. So an ABCD is not a harmonic pattern, obviously. But what's cool about an ABCD pattern is Let's do this. Let's take this off. So what's cool about an ABCD pattern is it's not a harmonic pattern, but it is a pattern in a sense. And this is going to relate more towards Elliott waves, so I'm going to take a little bit of time to explain this as well. So it'll be quick, but it'll be brief and descriptive. So let's say we have this zero, this O, the origin, the starting point of the wave. And just bear with me, right? Let's say I'm going to count the waves for you. Watch my cursor and watch how I count. We have 1, 2, breaks the high of the first leg, making 3, comes back down, making a higher high, gives you 4, breaking the previous high, gives you 5, comes back, gives you a higher low, 6, breaks a high again, 7, 8, 9. Now here's what's interesting and cool about Elliott waves, if you know anything about Elliott waves, is that it never sails on a 9 wave. It's a truncation. There will always be an 11. It will either end at 7 or end at 11. If you hit a 9, know that it is coming back to give you another reaction, hence here. If you see this pink arrow indicating that price exceeded a high, right? Let's say that, what am I looking for? Let's say that this up here was a rejection zone. Let's make this red, right? Price came out, barely broke over, and then dipped back down. That's what this pink arrow is pretty much showing me. I'm gonna actually take that candle and highlight it pink, just so you know what I'm saying. We can all be aware. Actually, I'm gonna do something different because that's a little bit obsessive. Just gonna take a pink line and do something like that, and then do something like this too, and then watch what happens. I love trading because it does the same thing over and over and over again. So now I'm gonna actually leave those numbers on the screen. Remember, this is an ABDC pattern, which I believe the ABDCD is here. This is your origin, coming to the 7, 9, 10, 11. Did I do that right? Or did they go to the 5? Looks like it went to the 5. It's all right. Why does that? That's not the ABCD pattern. That's the correction wave. This is the ABCD. I'm like, why does that not look like the ABCD pattern? Okay, here we go. Right. Once again, you want to look at have some type of indication where you would get into the trade. If I have on my EMAs, this is a scan on the hourly. I drop 2 time frames to visually show me where it is I would like to be. Look at this shift. Wonderful opportunities, man. Wonderful opportunities. And then target levels for your ABCD patterns. I take my target levels. If it hits the 618, in this case, it would be the hop. Meaning once again, A, B, C, D. Actually, hold on, let me change this. This is going to go from 5 to 6. No. Okay, what about 3 to 4? Okay, here we go. Origin 3 to 4. Came back up. Okay, now this looks more like the setup. I'll kind of explain what I did later at another time because I want to keep going. Just know that the pattern completed here on that candle. This is your target level. Once again, also you are watching, this is a recording. What up, Guru? If you're watching this on a recording, you can also just comment and ask a question because I'll see it. So that was Pound Swiss and Euro Swiss. Once again, this is Euro Swiss. They look very similar. Euro Swiss with a bat. And we got Pound Swiss with the ABCD pattern. Man, what's up with this lo-fi, man? This jump be putting me to sleep. Let me change this. Okay. I wish I could just play my music without getting copyrighted. But I gotta find other means. Okay. No, go back. Alright, my bad. I'm getting distracted, y'all. I'm sorry that I had to vibe myself out, man. What's good, chart runner, man? What you looking at? What you looking at over there? You looking at anything on the charts? We're gonna keep it going. So next is Euro dollar Swiss. And dollar Swiss, we have a crab. Man, I love them crabs, man. Crusted crab, man. Them crusted crab patterns are something serious. Look at that thing. It's already about to do something. So I'm gonna clear this out. It's a deep crab, ain't it? It's not a deep crab, but it's a wide. This is a wide regular crab. No way, this is it. I see it though. Here it is. See what the 1618 is. Draw my fib from the X to the A. Okay, and I'm gonna look at my extension levels to see exactly where the 1618 level is. That is what's going to tell me my entry level or the completion level for the crab harmonic pattern. That's more specifically what it is. Giving you my terminal bar. So what's cool about this scanner, right, is it'll pick up patterns, but you want to be aware, you know, of the trend and where everything is happening in the pattern and etc. etc. So let's say that was not our regular entry level, and let's say that this was the level that we would look at before there. Okay, now as you can see, all I did was highlight the high of this candle right before the HSI checkback, HSI indicator. Price is just hovering in this level. If I turn price into a line chart, right, and go to a higher time frame, you actually see it didn't even go anywhere. You actually see it's been there the whole day, really. But that's besides the point. When it comes to harmonic patterns, right, before you execute into the trade, there has to be indications, obviously, to why you're getting into the trade. Now, Scott, the harmonic pattern creator himself, likes to use HSI, RSI, and other indicators. I'm not going to go over those because I'm still learning and I'm still new to those myself, but trading is trading, right? If you can visually see what's going on, you can visually see what's going on. Me, I would like to see this to give me some better structure, because when you see tight impulses like this, that range inside of a range, you know, your entries may not be exactly what you want, especially for the target level. So I'm gonna shut up now. Draw my C to D point, giving me my target levels. This is gonna be target 1. This is gonna give me target 2. Sir. And this is your, hold on now. Same music, same piano. I'm tired of it. But I'm gonna keep vibing, yeah. Euro GBP, a crab. So it looks like these next few patterns are all crabs, but they might have already been completed. If I'm not mistaken. Ooh, hold up. That reaction deserved the type of reaction this is gonna get. Do y'all not see this? You don't even gotta know how to trade, and you can see that price is just sitting there. Came in, sat on that crab's lap at that D leg, and said, "Hey, let me show you what's good. Let me show you what's really good. All right, drew our X A to BCD, giving us a crab pattern. Drawing me my Fibonacci from my X to my A point. I'm gonna switch to my crab settings. Right, crab completes at the 1618 level, giving you your terminal bar right here. When you have a candle, you see how this candle literally did not close above it, literally held it as if this was a floor. Whenever that happens, I like to use the candle after it that closed under it, if I'm relating it to terminal bar, because if you go to a different time frame, it's just going to be one candle. So it's all perspective and relative to how you want to look at it, and that's how I like to look at it. So gives you a visual representation of why you see I extended it out a little bit more extra. So when you draw this terminal bar, pretty much how it goes is like anything that's below that grayed out zone with the yellow outline, I'm not really caring, right? Unless it's at the hop level, which is a different story. We'll talk about that in a second. But if it's outside of my entry zone, then why am I even paying attention to it? This is visual. I mean, this is a visual representation to help you see, right? Is this worth it? Should I even be looking at this? Is it worth my time, etc., etc.? But yeah, let's keep it going, man. I will say though, this pattern right here is the best one that I've seen that I like. Just from walking up on it, because they ain't nowhere to go. If you look at it, oh, I see it. This white line is the monthly open. What that means is this is the beginning of the month, or August, and it's sitting here, which tells me, okay, I'm gonna keep going. My bad, bro. If I start rambling, you gotta let me know, because I'll sit here and ramble myself. So what I'm doing now is drawing another Fibonacci from the C to the D leg, trying to get my target points. Target points are huge because it's going to show you where the market's going to reverse. If you don't know where the market's going to reverse, you could be missing out on profit and entries and etc. I'm going to actually draw this at TP3 because this looks juicy. This looks like it might hit a little something, take off on them boys. So where's my terminal bar? Terminal bar here. Got our 1 hour crab. And we can keep it moving. Where's that hop at? I didn't even pull it up over here. Yeah. This is one of those patterns where it can do two things. It can either do a number like this, where it'll slowly consolidate, you know what I'm saying, it may range and give you a nice entry before it goes. Something like that. Or it can be one of them things where it just literally does something like this and just takes off. That's the cool thing about harmonic patterns. It'll give you, you know what I'm saying, where you're supposed to be at, how to get in. But you know what I'm saying, the rest is on you. You the one that got to click the button. So I'll pull this up. So I want to pull up my hop level because I wanted to see if A price touched it and how far of a range was the hop level. The fact that it touched the hop level already is huge, which means I could do something like this. After that next pullback, these are going to be a nice visual representation, a walkthrough. So I want to make sure I actually get a chance to get through all of them. What am I looking for on euro dollar? A crab. This is the crab. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, fam. This crab is not worth drawing. One, because it completed already, but I wouldn't have taken this trade anyways, just because of how tight this is. On the 1 hour scan, You want more breathing room between your legs. This is, if you can't see, your legs is important. Now, it had a tight reaction, which is cool. But, you know what I'm saying? Actually, I'm gonna take that off my list. We'll go to NAS 100 next, which is already drawn up. Very, very nice. Just because it's already drawn up, I'm gonna actually walk through it and draw it again. Not because it's an amazing setup, you know what I'm saying, but because it's cool to get through this. It's important to go through the practice. It's important to show you what I'm looking at. It's important for you to even see what I'm looking at. So, right, we have a crab pattern. Give you an X to A, B to C, giving you your D leg here. If you're not familiar on how to do a harmonic pattern or where I'm getting these increments, feel free to check out a recorded video out on Scott's page. You know what I'm saying? He does a wonderful job of explaining, you know what I'm saying, the platform, taking my trading to another level. Now, what's important and cool about tech, right, is it gave you a type 1 reaction already, which sometimes is not good, because if it gives you a type 1 reaction in a nice, you know, retracement phase, that could possibly mean, you know, you're going to continue to sell off. But what I like about this, right, first, let's get our fib in. No guesstimations, no guessing. Hashtag no more guessing. I'm gonna make that a thing. I'm gonna make that on a hat for traders. What you guessing for, bro? Giving you our fib level. That 168, meaning that this is your terminal bar. Wow, terminal bar. I'm gonna go down the time frame. I'm gonna go down to the 30-minute. Look how, that man is something else. I'm trying to tell you. Ooh, here's another crab here. And this one also hit the hop level. Man, this pattern is finna blow. I'm glad I'm in it. Off the hop. Targets. C to the completion. Target 1 being your 380 tracement, which is pretty much already there. Target 2 and target 3. I just want to see the risk to reward to target 3 off that hop level. Giving you nice 200 flat. And if you were to risk, let's say you just risk 50 points on tech. Now let's just say you leave it at 75, right? It was a 2-to-1. You drop it to the 50 that I said. Goes to a 3, almost a 4. So the risk to rewards are, you said, what is the hop level? The hop level is a reversal. So it's literally what it sounds like, hopping. So let's say that price is trending. Let's go to this new pattern, a new screen. Actually, let's go back to NAS. This is a perfect example. Let's say, let me do this. This is not what I meant to do. It's all right, we're gonna roll with it. Okay, let's say, where I am like tripping. Okay. My fault, shawty. So let's say price is going in a downtrend after you've had our pattern, right? Let's say this is a harmonic pattern, right? And right here at the right here, right where that vertical line is, the pattern is started. You know what I'm saying? Once the pattern starts, we want to have a target level, obviously. So let's say it goes up boom, hits our target level. Once it hits our target level, then what? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it comes back home, sometimes it comes extending, sometimes it doesn't. So let's say our home is this range right here. And I'm just being very vague right now. Very vague. Because it's just important. So this is just our home, right? And we see that price extends and goes way deeper than our home, right? It actually goes all the way down here, where most people would have gotten scared and got out of the trade, when actually it hit our hop level, right? And a hop level is a chance for the check ETH. I got you. I actually have ETH up. I have ETH, Bitcoin, and XRP up all over here on the other side. You can't see, but I'll pull up ETH real quick. So yeah, it's not really doing anything. What the harmonic, what the cryptos are doing right now, they're all on a pause, because not only where they are in market structure, but also because here, let's do this real quick. Let me do this. Boom. Oh man. Oh wait. I'm so new to this, but I'm true to this. Boom. You dig? Why does it it's interesting. Why does it do that? Who cares? I don't care. All right, so ETH. Let me come back over here actually. But hey, pay attention to tech now. We are in tech. Tech is about to be huge. It's about to be a nice just. That's somebody in my comments on my post. Of course they gotta hate, man. Of course the haters are gonna hate. Oh, this is what I was gonna do. Okay. So what's interesting about the cryptos right now is what was I gonna say? Oh, they're in a hold. The reason the cryptos are in a hold is because the amount of money that is in the space is on hold. And the reason everybody is holding their money in the crypto space is because many different reasons, right? I don't want to get into speculations. I actually hate speculations because it's not facts. What I can show you are some facts. This is the total market cap, once again, a visual representation on the daily time frame of the total market, the total market cap of the crypto money in the space. So right now we're at 2.07 trillion, excuse me. And this is the daily time frame. So all you need to know is that pretty much from July we were in an uptrend, right? And this is when everybody thought, you know, whatever they thought was going to go down, blah 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 blah, right? We had an uptrend. Fact. Here's another fact. On specifically September the 7th, after price retraced around 80%, I'm going to show you that here. Boom. After price retraced literally 86%, big bearish engulfing. Fact. Here's another fact. Ever since that day, price has not broken above this high. The highs above here from a daily perspective now, and the lows above here. And at any point in time, it did go down, it got rejected right back up. Fact. Now this is kind of, I'm getting more vague and more visual now, right? But I'm still spitting facts. I'm gonna go down to the hourly time frame. Here's another fact. Remember, this is the total market cap. Price came down, touched the 1618 level. I'm now in the hourly time frame. And after, you know what I'm saying, touch the 618 level, we started to get these crazy big giant wide ranges. Okay, I'm gonna stop saying facts. You can obviously see what I see. Now, here's what I think. Price hit the 886, reaching a demand zone. You know, shout out to that man, Kurt Cobain, man. Let's say this purple is our demand zone. And, you know, once a demand is hit, you demand more from me. So price goes back down. Coming to our 618 level. Now what's important about this 618 level is that it's going to give you what it needs. 618 is that guy. So once it's at 618 level, pretty much saying it's just feeding itself back out of here. Now here's about time. You know what I'm saying? This could take however long it takes. I really don't care. The thing with trading is we don't have to know when, unless you know in binary. All you need to know is where. And I can tell you right now at 205 trillion at the total market cap, which comes on, you know, I was wondering why I was straining. I don't have my glasses on, bro. And my eyes were struggling so hard. Whew. Let's do this. Man down. It's probably loud. Excuse me. But yeah, that was kind of a visual representation. I didn't even really look at ETH. What I can show you, right? If you draw a fib from this high to this low, all a fib is a ruler. Supply, right? Yeah, exactly. Supply and demand. This is also kind of similar to what we just looked at. This is Ethereum, what we were looking at previously was the total market cap. With Ethereum in this orange range right here, this is the next, you know, general idea spot where I am looking to, or I'm not looking, I'm actually adding longs. But it has to begin to make this a floor to buy above, right? If you were to look at price like this, okay, bear with me, right? Price is here, and it hits a ceiling, right? It hits a ceiling and it's struggling to break, boom, massive break out of the ceiling, but hits another ceiling, right? Here's supply and demand. Once it hits that ceiling, it has to come back in and get back and come back home. Pretty much if you snuck out the house and you know you had to come back home later that night, you know what I'm saying? Once you came back home, no, all right, I'm gonna change that up. Change this analogy before I get in trouble. Right, came back in the house and it's accumulating in the 618 zone. Okay, we need to see though, the 618 turn into a floor. It temporarily turned it into a floor here, right? And what I mean by a floor is price was rejecting off of it, giving it the ability to go higher. Once it came up here, right? Once it came up here, right? Price came up, range, went low, went high, went low, went high. The fact that it was able to do this in a place it's never been before, this is what is interesting about trading. You have to visually be able to see what's going on, because if you don't know how to draw zones, to some people it just may look like crypto just floating on a whole bunch of nothing. Actually, it's on something. It fell right back into our sweet spot. Exactly, that sweet spot, baby. But I'm waiting, you know what I'm saying? I'm chilling. People think you gotta make a quick move with cryptos, man. Cryptos move so fast, you actually get to take your time, move slow. I'm chilling on crypto. I don't really even see anything happening this week, to be honest, because I don't want to get into that. But let me keep going on these harmonic patterns. Right, this is a harmonic pattern stream. I ain't trying to get lost in the sauce. I can talk all day though. Let me see. Let me pull back up my NC4. Cheerio. Wait, I'm confuzzled. All the way confuzzled. Wait, what? I'm sorry, fam. I'm trying to. Harmonic patterns are best in trending markets. I mean, that's an opinionated question for one, but I'm gonna just say, yeah, to simplify it. I'm trying to fix the trading screen and I can't get it to go back, and it's kind of irritating me. So I'm just, it is what it is. Hopefully you should be able to see what I'm doing. But what's cool about the harmonic patterns is they'll be in the trending and counter trending markets. So you'll have, you know what I'm saying, bat patterns are notorious for counter trend trades because they tend to come in a counter trend market. But just because you're trading a harmonic, you know what I'm saying, blah, blah, blah. Harmonic patterns are great for visual representation. I like it because it shows me, you know, where I'm supposed to be in the market. If I go back to these patterns that we just drew, right? I cannot even tell you off the top of my head the last 5 patterns we drew. I can tell you that 2 of them were crabs. Actually, I could tell you the last 3 of them were crabs and 3 of them were Swiss pairs. That was it. That ain't got nothing to do with the trading. You know what I'm saying? The patterns though allows me to visually see, and I can be like, ah, okay. I remember when Trev said to watch out when it hit this yellow zone and did this thing off the blue and orange line and did this, that, and that, right? Gives you that visual help. Right? So let's see how everything is reacting so far. I can see that Euro Swiss, okay, making a bearish move out of there. Still accumulating. What's interesting about Euro Swiss is this is a pretty wide range, especially for a Euro Swiss pair. The Euro Swiss tends to move slow, and not that much. And this is a pretty wide range. It's almost 10 pips. For Euro Swiss is kind of a lot. We can see that Swiss is picking up though. We can see that pound Swiss is starting to decline as well, accumulating. USD Swiss is not moving. This is I would stay away from this. I'm not even gonna cap. I would stay away from this because this is gonna do some type of weird thing and go up to the hop level and do some weird thing again. Euro pound. I'm not even gonna cap the fact that it's doing this on the 1 hour, 4 hour, and daily. More than likely, you should stay away from this too. Here's the thing: just because you have a pattern, just because you see what you're supposed to be doing, just because pretty much you have everything you need doesn't mean you should get into the trade, because you may not be best for what that trade takes. Some trades take more mental capacity. For instance, you may have a big stop loss. Some trades take more active trading. You got to get in and out, in and out, in and out. For instance, last week on that tech NAS 100 trade that I took, I had to get out and into the trade every single day at the same level. You know what that does to your mental? You mean you have to have a strong mental to be able to do some of these trading moves. And it took me, I've been trading for almost 3 years now. This feels crazy to say that, but still learning to this day. Always a student. So we're gonna keep going, right? I'm actually gonna mark up this last 1 hour pattern, this euro. We're gonna look at it, see if it's worth it. I don't think it is. It might be too far. Definitely it's too far. Actually gonna take this off the list. Euro NZD, because I want to get to the 4 hour. I want to at least get some scans out so I can take some screenshots and send them out. This looks like Euro GBP, just slightly different. For my DeLorean traders, if you pay attention to this, you see that there's a shift here. The shift happened after the break here. The carry up of this trend. Price is coming back to test the shift here. And just because price goes below where its shift was doesn't mean it's done. Price then came back, followed in here, and is shifting again right here. The Euro NZD on the 4 hour is actually pretty nice, pretty sick. Can't even cap to you. Can't even cap to you. That's nice. That's what you want to see. You want to, when it comes to harmonic patterns as well, you want to getting in. Obviously you want to be getting in at the best time. But with harmonic patterns, when you get in at the best time, that's when you can really, stack, because I have my confidence level is through the roof. these harmonic patterns because it's harmonic structure. It's Fibonacci. It flows with life. This isn't me just saying, oh, just buy here because I seen this. Nah, the harmonic patterns have certain waves, hit certain fib levels, and so on, etc. So we're gonna go on to the 4-hour time frame now. I can see that AUD NZD is gonna be in the back of my ooh, stay away from this. Oh, we're actually supposed to be on AD crab, AUD CAD, excuse me. Wait, no, we're not. I have the wrong list up. Man, it is AUD NZD on the 4-hour, and this just looks treacherous. NZD has been so strong this whole September and is now rolling over into October. Even July, bro. What does NZD have going on? Because even on the other pairs, NZD hasn't taken off. When it comes to trends like this, I wouldn't even trade against this. Like you, so your question, right? You just said harmonic patterns are the best in trending markets. This scan, this 4-hour scan, if you can see these colors are kind of crazy. The blue one is a completed bullish pattern, and the purple is a pending pattern, which means it hasn't completed yet. But anyways, these are patterns that are pretty much telling you to buy. These are all buying patterns. This is obviously in a downtrend. Price is still actively pushing down as we speak. But the pattern is just gonna still show you what's the opportunity is available. So don't be taking, you know what I'm saying? Don't be taking these, especially if you have no indication to get in. Nah, even when you have indications to get in, like pound Swiss and euro pound, but you haven't fully gotten it yet, don't be pulling the trigger early. You need to see actual candle closures like this. You see how if this was our shift candle, this is going to be good for the replay. People that replay, watch this. Right? If this is my shift candle, buying shift candle, meaning that price has a low, right? Price is low, came down, hit our hop level, rejected up. Pay attention to the purple EMA. Price, this candle closed above the purple EMA. The purple EMA is just a visual representation of this downtrend. So AKA price broke the downtrend, came back. Feel like I'm doing the most. Price broke the downtrend, came back, made a floor here. Once it made that floor, price had another opportunity to shoot up. But the EMAs hadn't shifted yet. If price is ever above, but the EMAs hadn't shifted, no, it's coming back to test it. Confirmed on this candle, and it's still testing. So that's kind of a price action, candle by candle by candle, how you would take shifts, because shifts are so easy. Shifts are, you know, this is especially for people that trade binary. Once you learn how to work them EMAs, man. So we're gonna take we're gonna take AUD NZD off our list. We're gonna do $2 Swiss for our 4-hour scan. Now this crab actually looks like some. Actually, this crab looks like EJ. Was that Euro? No, what's going on here? This. Oh wait, I'm tripping. Okay. I'm tripping. Okay, there we go. Forgot what I was talking about, what I'm supposed to be doing, but what I'm gonna do is complete the drawing, fib from X to A, go to my settings to display the fib settings for the crab. Crab completes at the 1618 level. Being this candle, I can see that it wicked on the 4-hour time frame, which means that this is actually a lower time frame scan. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna down to the time frame where I see the candle close on the Fibonacci level. So I see that this candle right here does just that, but I don't like how wide it is. For instance, if this is my terminal bar, aka being the candle that finally closed at the 1618, how wide that range is. I'm gonna tighten my range up. I want to be tight as possible, so when it gets to that entry, boy, that risk to reward though, I hear risking pennies and making. Let's start terminal bar. I want to see price come back up one more time. You know what I'm saying? At least extend into this part. For sure. Especially since this is a 4-hour scan. Right, price hasn't even closed beneath the orange he made yet. This definitely has some work that it needs to do. Definitely interesting though. Extended for sure. For sure. Definitely activating RSI BAM. This is our RSI BAM activated trade actually. RSI BAM is a different type of indication that Scott uses. Man, I ain't gonna cap. This streaming junk ain't no joint. My throat is dry. I'm low-key tired. It's only been an hour. I feel like it's been longer. But hey, grind don't stop. So I'm liking this. Pound Swiss. I'm liking how it's activating. That's exactly what you want to see. I have a limit order set. Right, we need to reactivate it. So you know what I'm saying? That's literally exactly what you want to see. Right? I'm no financial advisor. But, you know what I'm saying? That is the type of shift usually that you want to see. Now, price must respect that trend. Or I'll do this for educational purposes just so you can see how it's supposed to be done. Just so y'all know it's not no game. Not just kicking me out. Oh, not they trying to. Hold on. Is the feed still going? Okay, the stream's still going. But my broker just froze. What was that about? Look at them trying to get me, man. Trying to get me. Hold on one second, fam. It's actually 2 a.m. So at 2, I'm gonna take a screenshot of some of the patterns that I already have, and I'm gonna post them. Before I do that, I'm gonna take a closer look at this pound Swiss. I'm trying to figure out who chart runner is. I can't see. Is I think it's Troy. I don't want to say it's Troy. Troy is the only one that I know calls himself a guru. The young guru coming in. Yeah. Man, this beat definitely more of a vibe for sure. Definitely finna pull up tech. So we got right now on the hot line. Ooh, tech like it's coming back though. Still consolidating. Tech did the same thing. So pretty much what happened in tech is what we want to see happen in euros, pound Swiss. You see how in pound Swiss, oh snap, hold on. Oh, I'm already in pound Swiss on this account. Hot. Oh snap. So I'm actually gonna fix the screen again. So I'm gonna take some of these screenshots on the screen. I did. So I see that Twitch has a faster response than YouTube. YouTube got a mean good little something delay going on. I don't know what that's about. So now I'm gonna take these pound for pound, send a screenshot, delete that off though. We have Euro Swiss. Boom. You can get the link to the screenshot in my Telegram and Discord. Put that here. Stay here. Okay, so there's that one. Euro Swiss, Pound Swiss. Pound Swiss is already activated though. Pound Swiss, if you're not in Pound Swiss, I wouldn't really suggest getting in. And then we got, what else we got? We got Dollar Swiss. Dollar Swiss is kind of I don't know how I feel about Dollar Swiss though. I ain't gonna post Dollar Swiss. I post Euro Pound though. Euro Pound ain't playing, man. Might have to get into Euro Pound. Might have to sneak into Euro Pound. I see Tech doing something sneaky too down here. What you doing, Tech? I'm watching you, Tech. I am watching you. My fault. Family. I'm trying to get this right. Euro Pound is actually very, very nice. I actually like Euro Pound a lot. Okay. Sorry, type 1. So our entry level here, I forgot to put my entry level on those other screenshots. It's okay. 370. Copy link. Boom, boom, boom. And then you have tech. Can't forget tech. Tech look like she finna try and come shake back on me. Back on my entry, but I ain't bucking. I already know what's going on. I already know what's going on. Do that. This thing is crazy. I'm just gonna leave this markup like this. This is a crazy markup though. Get crazy, get wild. Just be looking at these markups like, Okay. Euro NZD. Did I even put the pattern on? Did I just I didn't even put the pattern on. I just put the buy setup up. Yo, what's the pattern? My butt. I think you know, technically, what is this for? This guy. Those are trade ideas, my guy. Cent, euro, pound already. CAD, Jap. Trying to see if there are any more ooh. KNZD, CAD. We'll take that CAD, Jap off. It's NZD, CAD though. Off the hop. If this hit the 200% pretty much. It did. This is here's the thing with hop level entries. I like getting my hop levels entries at the hop level. You feel me? Like if my entry is above my desired fib level, meaning if we're looking at a deep crab, okay, and my entry is pretty much supposed to be down here, and I get this, and this pretty much happens where we have a reaction, but then another reaction, and it comes back to my hop. I'm sniping, and it comes back. I'm sniping, and I'm holding. But I don't enter here because then you're just in, you know what I'm saying, in the middle. You don't take. You got makers and takers. Are you making what the market has to make? Or are you taking what someone else gave you? Makers and takers. I'm gonna draw this pattern up real quick. I'm gonna give me some water. Because my throat is dry, my friend. Very, very dry. So we have a deep crab pattern, okay? With our deep crab pattern, we have an X to A, B, C, D. I already have a Fibonacci, extension tool drawn from our X to A point, completed at the 1618. Looks like we had a pump fake tapped our 618 level, coming to give you a teacup. These are actually teacups. If you ever see a candle come in, activate or pendivate, I'm gonna make that a word. Pending and activate into a word. Pendivate. Bit. If you ever seen a candle pendivate, meaning that it came up into the zone, came up into this 1618, but then rejected and did not close, the trade did not activate. It's pendivating. So because it pendivated, price has to then come and return, giving you a bat magnet move, which is pretty much what this is. A teacup, which is a bat magnet, pretty much. But yeah, so extended higher past our hop level, our entry level, and our terminal bar. I'm gonna make this our terminal bar visual, you know what I'm saying? Once again, why I love terminal bar, harmonic patterns. The visual representation is on another level. So see that price came and just actually didn't disrespect our terminal bar. It respected it and then decided that it was appreciate your trade. I see you. What I'm gonna do is actually show you exactly where I would get in and why I would get in, because this is something that's overextended and is activated and is actively moving. After that shift right there, take that to that hop. Your target is from the seed to the completion. 1, 2, 3 green. 1, 2, 3 go. This is my T1. Tee it off, target 1. T2 and T3, baby. Yeet and yeah. Okay, so delete that. I see that my first 2.222 is my risk to reward. Some interesting setups, man. That's all I got to say. Hey, hey, hey. It's gonna be a good day. All right, family, I'll be right back. I'm finna go get me some water. BRB. Yo, 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 yo. All right. What I'm going to do now is continue to look at more patterns. But I want to look at some activated, interesting patterns. I'm going to pull up the 15-minute scan. Go to custom. Pattern scanner. Everything. Open. We would like the 15-minute time frame. Okay. Not as loading slow. There we go. Sheesh, just not even no 15-minute scans. That tells me that the market is dead. GBP AUD. Okay, I see something on pound odd. Pound Oz Zealand. Oh no, definitely not taking that. I see that pound is picking up strength right now. All right, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna take this. Oh, it is still full screen. You couldn't even see what I was just looking at. Okay, good. So come back here. Come out to trading view. And go to this screen. And we're just gonna go scan. Now that I've gotten some patterns out, let's see what's shaking. I see that it looks like the pound is either picking up strength or is extremely strong. No, that's just pound dot. That's just doing his thing. Very strong. What does that say about pound yen? What does that say about tech? Ooh, that gets me excited. Look at GU. I know people that are trying to short GU. That doesn't look bullish, but it's definitely not selling. Gotta be careful though, because a lot of these are at pivotal points that can do some pivotal damage to your setup. So what I'm doing now is just kind of scanning through the markets, looking at how sideways everything is. Interesting to see Australian dollar like this, pound dollar, and euro dollar like this. A lot of different things going on in the currencies. I'm glad to start to see that one currency is just weak, not everything stable. In what world is everything stable? Gotta be careful on tech, because this could collapse. Which is the exact opposite of what I would like. Still at a pretty decent resistance as well. Actually, German 30 is I don't know from that angle. Actually, that might be it, because it would be like this, and then this coming in, hitting that reverse level perfectly. Sheesh. But price can still turn around out of that. And that's the weekly open. I forgot prices at this weekly open. Yeah, I'm holding this for sure. Just got a notification that tech is closing bullish past this daily opening. Uh-oh, tech, I see you. What you gonna do with it though, tech? What are you gonna do with this? Uh-oh. Alarms ringing. Things is going. Where they at? I don't even know what's on my screen. Oh, this 15-minute scanner, 15 minute euro pound bearish. Euro pound 15 minute. I see nothing. Alright. It's okay. It's okay. We'll just swap it up to some crypto. Let's go look at some cryptos. Crypto time, crypto time, crypto time. I trade a lot of futures as well. For anybody that trades futures, definitely want to link up with me. Look at Dot setting up. I see you, Dot. Ooh, I see you, Dot. Where you finna go? Dot finna take off, man. Dot is sitting above 2 weekly levels. Actually, this is at the hop level. This is for the person that asked what's the hop level, so a bounce. Either to the pivot of what you want or not. Yeah. Oh man, tech is selling. And I think it's slick. Where is it? Is it just me or do these not all like the big dip that already happened? Here's a nice Gartley that happened on EOS. A little bit faster of a reaction, but that came from that spike. That Cardano? Dano flat. Dano got no juice. Okay. Since I don't see anything, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and re-explain or give a walkthrough of the entry that we took on tech. Yeah, you hold that support tech. So sorry, I'm like quadruple tasking. Wait, what? It's starting to make no sense what I'm looking at right now. Okay then. So pay attention. We have a deep crab that completed at our 1618 level at 15,430. This was a pump fake teacup reaction, meaning that it was a pendivate. Oh man. And by pendivate, all I mean is by pendivate, sorry, I am so distracted. I be trying to do like 15 million things. Price came down, gave you a reaction. At the bottom of this third wave sequence, we see our wave, another reaction up, giving our fourth, fifth, sixth, and then seventh. But with this fifth and sixth, right, I'm even drop to the lower time frame just so you can visually see it better. Stretch out the chart. Coming back again to our third wave. Okay. Price is dropping, 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 giving us a low. Boom. Once our low is created, price then comes back up. On this move back up, notice how price hits this purple EMA. Once again, purple EMA is just a visual representation of where price is, but price hits it and then starts to take a downward toll again. Now, when it hits this low, notice how it clears the low of this previous candle, but it doesn't exceed more than one candle past it. What I mean by this, if I draw a box, which is already a box right there, you see that this candle closed below and then turned around. Why would price go low just go high? It's called a manipulation move that also hit the pivot low. We snipe the pivots. What you really want to pay attention to though, because the type 1 reaction, that fifth wave sequence was a little bit faster. You would have to be looking at it and actively know what to do. But I want to talk about this 15 and 5 minute shift that occurred earlier today. Actually, go back over here where I have some of those things drawn. Is it just on this chart? It's just on this chart. Split the screen back. All right, so we have on the left side, we have the 15-minute time frame. And on the right side, we have the 5-minute time frame. I'm gonna bring back up my DeLorean EMAs. Pay attention to the orange and purple EMA here. The orange is gonna be your 5 EMA, and the purple EMA is your 13. Your aqua is your 50. Now, let's pay attention to this 5-minute time frame first. On this 5-minute time frame, on the right side, you still want to actively be looking at both though. Okay. As you see, actually, let's do it like this. That's why I love the replay tool. Okay. Let's do a full walkthrough. In fact, I'm gonna engulf this screen so we can see it perfectly. Okay, so we see that price came down, giving us a completion of our pattern, right? But we weren't either watching it or we didn't know when to get in, so we missed our first type 1 reaction that actually hit our target level. It's okay. Price then returns and comes back down. When price comes back down, notice how it sits perfectly inside of our hop level. That's besides the point. What you want to pay attention to is the candles that close above the purple. You had one candle. Well, let's back up even before that. You had this candle right here. Okay. You had this blue candle. You had this blue candle that tried to close above the purple EMA. Rejected. Actually, if you look at the previous candle before it, it even reached that same high. It looked like it gave you a perfect double top. Otherwise, it could not close above and complete the bullish trend shift, so it turned around. Price then came and tried to do it again. This time, it literally closed above. You see that the closure of this candle is above the purple, and then immediately rejected to the downside as if it was going to continue the bearish trend. Except it came back and closed at the exact same spot. This is price action. This is where, you know, when you're trading binary options, when you're trading on lower time frames, when you're scalping on lower time frames, this stuff is huge. Okay, you see that it goes back bear, comes back in our zone. Shift, no good. Boom. Boom. Quick, fast movement. This is how the shifts usually happen. Quick and fast, and usually when you're not prepared. The shift is confirmed on the candle that opens and closes above the EMAs. Opens and closes above, came back and retested, gave you a perfect entry off that orange EMA, and it took off. Came back again, takes off. Price will always move in a wave sequence and give you an opportunity to get into the market. So don't ever feel like you have FOMO, because there's an opportunity to get in before this move up. Where is the move up? Oh, did it move back up? Yep, there's the move up. And then here's the move back down, slightly move up. So now where we are in price. How in the world is that blue? I've been trying to get it to do blue. Is it because the candle of my... No way. No. I have no idea what's going on right now. So, anyways. Oh, it's probably pending. That's what that meant. Yo, tech is selling, man. Tech is selling. Sheesh. I don't know how I feel about this. I'm kind of getting FOMO. I'm actually getting high amounts of FOMO. Because I want this thing to continue up to the buy. And what I mean by FOMO is I want to close my buying position that I have here. But it looks like it wants to come back and test this this area where it shifted. Come back here and turn this into a floor before continuing higher. See that happening for sure. So here's the move down, and then right at 3 a.m. probably, or even at 5 a.m. this probably will take the rest of London, or the rest of the continuation and opening of London, and then right at 5, you know what I'm saying, do his little thing and go back up. That's what I anticipate to happen. That's the usual Asian to London, New York play. Going into Tuesday too. Yeah. Nice pattern though, very nice. We're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Been streaming for an hour and 46 minutes. Man, thank you. Thank you for those that stopped by. Thank you if you watched this recording. And once again, if you're new to harmonics and you've never seen this before, definitely go to harmonictrader.com. Check out Sky. Doing some great things over there. Trying to catch up in his footsteps. Looks like Bitcoin is catching some momentum, and I'm not touching this. I'm telling, I am so bullish on Bitcoin, it's crazy. But until it gets out of this is all just a range, because you know what I'm saying, things can look good on the lower time frame, like that looks good, but is it going anywhere? Right? Is it doing anything? So, thank you, love, peace, stay on flow.